there's a little cub right there by her feet.
Okay, let me go get my camera. Keep shooting. Yep.
Now, I have seen black bears come in this color, but you see that hump right there on her shoulders? There's that kind of dip. Well, now her rump's towards us, but when she turns around, there's kind of a dip in between her hump and her shoulders. And that's one of the ways to recognize a grizzly bear versus a black bear. The other is the claw length, and even from this far away, you can see those, 3 or 4 inch long claws on a grizzly. Oh, look at that sweet little cub. Oh my goodness. And the cub won't go too far from Mom's side at this point. And it will stay with her all through the year and next winter, if it survives. And then 2017, it could leave Mom, or it could potentially stay with her for the rest of the year too. They have a much slower reproductive rate than something like a bear. $3.99 looks really good. She's so healthy looking.
Is that the number of the bear? $3.99?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hey, how can you tell?
Because this is the only... so there's only a few grizzlies in Grand Teton that come near the roads. And this is the only one that has 1 cub.
Does it have more
or
less?
So there's another roadside bear that currently has no cubs. And I've seen, last time I saw her, it was on this road too. And then this one's daughter, 610, has 3 cubs this year. 2 cubs. 2 cubs. And so if I see a bear with 1 cub without a radio collar on, I'm pretty sure it's this bear.
Does she have a radio collar on?
She does not. She may have an ear tag, or it may have fallen off. I didn't see it last time. And so if the rangers weren't here, people would be walking right up to her, which is not something you'd want to do. But for some, not all these photographers, but for some photographers, they care more about getting a better shot than they do about certain other things, like staying safe and keeping the bears safe too.
Because it's their business.
Yep. And that's when we get trouble. So some of these rangers are paid employees, but others are just volunteers. And so she's eating and eating and eating and eating. And she could run around and chase those elk we saw earlier, but that's a lot of work, and she may not even catch one. And if she does go after one, it could potentially kick her and hurt, crush her skull or something. An elk's hoof is a pretty good weapon to, when they kick out. So it's better for her just to graze and dig up roots. Maybe if they find a dead elk or a dead bison, feed upon that. But bears are all about low risk, low reward, rather than high risk, high reward.
Right?
Yep. Especially when you've got a cub. If you're a male, then you may take a few more risks. But when you've got this little cub to protect, you want to play it safe. But it takes a lot of grass to feed one bear. She looks so healthy. So happy. Yeah. Her daughter is actually a bit skinnier. I was a bit worried. She was really skinny at the when she went into hibernation, so I was worried she wouldn't come out of the den, but she did, so. We want to focus on the bear, not the plants. Where's the little cub? Somewhere in there. There's a little temporary wetland back there. Maybe the bear... Oh, there's the cub.
Oh, there it is.
Don't leave me behind too much, Mom.
That's very good.
Listen to all the cameras click. Mom says, hey, where you been?